apology to both sides of my dichotomy. From whipping trapezoids through the streets with my isosceles. To cipher within circumference, who wants it, wanna be obsolete. I think I caught her body deep. She pushing P, and I can tell. Wish me well, throw a Susan B in the wishing well for me. Cause her next words was follow me. Nah, but you pretty, and I wanna hear you sonically. If you don't want a kid installed, then what we really working on? Handyman with a broken arm, a broken heart, the coldest part. Her coldest shoulder's what I'm holding on. And that ain't even what I'm focused on. Brain and bronze, till the break of dawn. Wake and bake, that early morn. Then hit DM in the PM. Barry, when it's starry. And sticks when the moon lifts. Floss, make it flip like Acres home. Goddamn, I'm home. Yeah.
Yo, what up? What's up, party people? Damn, how do we start with 3 and then as soon as we come in, we drop down to 1?
Let me turn you up. What up?
What up, man? Yo,
shit.
How we start with 3? How we start with 3 and end up with 2?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was looking at the viewership.
Oh, GG. I love you.
I see you, mommy.
Thank you for being here, GG.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, what's up, my king? What's up, homie?
Ain't shit, bro.
How you doing
just
today?
Here.
Huh?
I'm just here, man.
How are you just here, bro?
What does
that even mean?
That means I'm present. I'm here in the moment. I'm living.
Are you living? How y'all doing out there? How you doing, y'all? How y'all doing out there? Yo, let me ask y'all how y'all doing today. Anybody want to tell us how they week been so far? We just checking in, seeing how y'all feel today. My man King getting ready to. That's if you want to talk about it, but man, it's gonna be a long month for me. Y'all don't understand.
Why is it gonna be a long month for you?
Man, y'all don't understand, man. I gotta talk to my man's at least. Well, I'm gonna still talk to him, I guess. But at least I know that he's around the corner. I can bug him enough till I can see him at least once every few days. And I ain't gonna see my dude for a little bit.
You still gonna see me, man.
I ain't talking about FaceTime is different, man.
You still gonna see me, man.
FaceTime different.
You
know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't know, he gonna do that bid upstate New York.
That's what it feels like. I'm about to
do that. You about to go upstate and do that bid. You know what I'm saying? Get his street cred build up.
I got to. The album dropping, so I gotta have a story to go behind it. I gotta have something.
Right. If you ain't killing nobody, you gotta go to jail at least once.
How people go to school to get the 3 letters behind their name.
Yeah.
I'm going to the streets to get the 3 letter in front of my name.
What's the 3 letters?
I don't know. It's gonna be like YNH.
Oh, yeah. I thought they were gonna say RIP. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah,
Yeah, YNH Barry.
Yeah, I gotta go get the 3 letters.
BBN King Barry. You know BBN is big black nigga.
As long as you ain't say BBL.
Nah, man. BBL Barry. BBL Barry. Anyway, yo, man. So how's your week going so far, brother?
I mean, so far so good. I've been tired. I don't know if it's because of the rain, but I've been tired. It's been raining out here. For y'all that don't live out here, it's been raining, and I just been extremely exhausted. I be wanting to get up and do stuff. That's why, honestly, that's the reason I'm not over there right now. Because I'm supposed to be sitting on the other side of the couch.
It ain't cause my crib smell like cooked fish.
Nah, I'm used to that. I'm used to your crib smelling like that, so I ain't worried about that. But nah, it's. Oh, okay, that's nice. But yeah, I just been tired, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. That weather. You know what's crazy? Monday through Wednesday was like this. Like, bro, I'm in my insomniac phase, so I don't go to bed till about 2:30 every night. even though I got to get my ass up and be on the road by 6:30, I still won't go to bed, like no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, and part of that is iPad fever. Some of that is just me thinking. I did finish like 3 chapters on the second book. Then I worked on getting the cover out so I can get that paperback. I'm supposed to get with SD on that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but just this week. But then the weird thing about it, bro. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a blur, and everything caught up to me. And I can tell you exactly what time it caught up to me. It caught up to me at 11:24 in the afternoon at work, dog. It's like somebody. It's like somebody, you know, they got the roach traps and the roach run across the trap and they run for a couple of seconds and then they stuck.
I got to get my camera right. I'm sorry.
Your volume a little low too.
Your volume a little low too.
I'm just saying. Anyway, I got stuck on Thursday, man. I was just like, damn. But I did try these new egg rolls. Have you been to the roll up?
So I've been there. I was there when they first came around, and I supported them one time, and I won't go back.
Oh, tell me the story, bro. What happened?
This is when it was a food truck, because now they got the location.
They got 2 locations.
Yeah, they got the spot around the corner from my crib. And I had went there, you know, I had been seeing their stuff on Facebook. And, you know, we went to Austin, came back, and was like, yo, you know what? Let's hit the little food truck.
Right.
So I go there, order some food. Shit came out to like $40 for the plate of food and some egg rolls or whatever.
God damn.
Get back to the crib, open it up. All I got was shrimp fried rice. And the plates that they were showing on Facebook on their ads, mad shrimp, these big old jumbo pieces of shrimp. They gave me like 7 of the little salad shrimp.
Cocktail salad shrimp.
Yeah, little salad shrimp. So I hit them up. I'm like, yo, I ain't just sit here and pay $20 for some shrimp fried rice, and this is what you give me. And dude was like, well, that's what we have for the rest of the night. It is what it is.
Was it that young dude?
It was the dude. I don't know if he young.
That young boy. His customer service is ass. But go ahead.
I threw it up on Facebook. They tried to have my post removed. Like, I took pictures and everything. They tried to have it removed, but it's still up there.
All right, King Karen, I hear you.
You call it what you want. If I'm spending the bread, and
they overcharge you, by the way. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I got I had to get at least 12 egg rolls.
For what?
4 dessert egg rolls. They peach cobbler egg rolls is hitting, dude. Them shit.
I keep hearing that. People keep.
They shit is hitting. I ain't gonna front. Yeah, I only paid like $31. So they saw you coming, dude. If I was you, I'd go bust a window.
No, I'm good. You know, calm as a bitch.
Yeah, well, if you not, you know what? I'm gonna stand in solidarity with my dude. If he don't go up there because he's had a bad
no.
Let me finish, dude. For real, I'm not buying no shrimp fried rice from them.
Okay, there you go. Get everything else. Just don't get the shrimp fried rice.
But I'm going back for them egg rolls. Them motherfuckers is lit.
Yeah, there you go.
Chef's kiss on them egg rolls. Man, I'm telling you, only thing I was missing was a bowl of ice cream.
Fat nigga shit. Anywho.
Fat nigga shit, for real. That's what they man, my job tried to clown me because I started dancing and shit when I ate the food. I was like, don't you dance when you get some good ass food?
So you went all the way over there for food to come back to work?
Yeah, I ordered it. I pre-ordered it. Talked to my boss, told him what the deal was. He's like, go on. As long as you back within, you only got 30 minutes. So he said, as long as you can get back here as fast as you can. I'm like, bet. Went on and knocked it out, grabbed the food. So, yeah.
Man, I just did something like that on Thursday. I ordered from Charlie's.
Oh, Charlie's in the PX?
Yeah.
Yo,
and I ordered from the wrong one. I ordered
where's
from...
the other? Hold on. Where's the other Charlie's at? Because I only know of one.
Which one you know of?
The one on the base.
There's 2 on base. It's one across from your job.
This one across from my job?
Yes, sir.
Didn't know that. Did not know that.
Across from your job, and then there's one in the PX.
Right.
I went to the PX. I had ordered my food. I'm in the PX. Skylar, what up, bro?
What up, Skylar?
I'm in the PX. I ain't got that much time. It already took me like half an hour to get there.
Right.
I ain't got that much time. And they like, yeah, we don't have your order. I'm showing them on my phone. I'm like, yo, this shit said it was going to be ready at 12:58. It's 1:15. It should be ready by now. He's like, yeah, we don't have it. So Shorty looked at my phone. She was like, oh, it's at the TJ Mills joint.
It's a Charlie's?
Yeah.
It sure is. I just thought I had to think about it. For sure, man. Damn. So what happened?
Had to find my way, because I ain't familiar with them roads. Had to find my way on up there. I figured it out, got to it, and ate it on the way back instead of eating it when I got back. And yeah, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. It was pretty good though. I ain't gonna hold you. Charlie's was
no, Charlie's is the shit. I
like my first time having it.
I used to get their chicken Philly. Oh, and
that's what I had.
Yo, and the chicken Philly, the Philly egg roll, bruh. I know you don't, but I'll scoop something up next time we got some time. Matter of fact, if they open tomorrow, I'll go grab you some and just let you try them. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about? From the roll up?
Yeah, from the roll up. You ain't got to. You good? All right, you good?
Yeah, we good, bro. We go.
Yo,
don't waste your money on me.
I won't. Say less. Yo, what up, my Terrence in the place? My dude, my Terrence. What's good? What's good, my homie? Yo, so if y'all saw the episode, the title of the episode for this week is called Child's Play. And I was thinking about this. I didn't see my man the production notes about it on Wednesday, but man, it was so funny. So I saw a little skit, and it just, you see something that spark up nerve. I felt like Duck from 5 Heartbeats when the song came on the radio and he started thinking back. You know what I'm saying? And the screen started doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, remember when you was little? And I put this post up too. If y'all saw the post, y'all know what I'm talking about. Remember when you was little? Every time you get a new pair of gym shoes, you thought you could run super fast?
No.
What?
No.
You never thought you could run faster because you had shoes?
See, the thing is, I guess for y'all, gym shoes are just what you call them, gym shoes.
Sneakers.
We had sneakers, and our sneakers was to look fly. They wasn't to run in.
I'm talking about before you got tainted by the mass social ilk of trying to be fly. I'm talking about when you was like 6 or 7 years old.
We was always trying to be fly.
Nigga, you wasn't trying to be fly at 6 and 7 like that. I was fly. I had a fur coat when I was a kid, when I was like 5 or 6. I'm talking, even though when I went outside, you get a new pair of gym shoes, whatever. You too fly. Hey, chat, have y'all ever got some gym shoes and y'all thought when y'all was a kid that y'all could run faster? I know I thought that. I
mean, it's to you, brother.
Okay, Superfly.
It's to you for running fast. PF
No, it didn't do shit.
Yeah, your PF Flyers, huh?
No. I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was a commercial that used to come on when I was a kid, dude, about these gym shoes called Zips. And they had it's like Zips. He say, you wearing your Zips, you fast as can be. You do something and you make the big Z. And they show the kid like doing his feet and they put the Z in and then he take off running. And so everybody in the crib, anybody in the hood wanted some Zips. They used to be called Zips, literally Zips. This is like when they had kangaroos with the pockets in them. You ever heard of them? Nah, you never heard of them?
I heard of it.
You just never experienced them, right?
Mm-mm. I was.
Bro, by the time you was born, they had Atari. So I get it. I'm old. Anyway,
that's crazy. You older than Atari. That's crazy.
Yeah, nigga, I was older than Atari.
That's crazy.
Thank you, Doke Mai. She remember them. Anyways, you don't remember kangaroo boots?
Nah.
Man, people was getting busted in the head for them shits in Detroit.
They was trying to be fly.
No, they would get busted in the head for kangaroo boots. They had the black joints, the black nylons with the fur on the top of them. Just saying. That used to be a thing.
Those sound like something I would rock now.
No, them shits is fly. I don't think you can find them no more. They didn't keep your feet warm for shit.
I ain't trying to keep my feet warm. It's cool.
Why you sound like you got your Barry Gordy filter on? Can you talk a little louder?
Can I talk a little louder?
There we go, my man.
Oh, let me see something. Let me check my audio. You know, I ain't used this in forever. Audio.
Anyway, while he doing that chat, how y'all doing? How was y'all week? Somebody tap in, chime in. Let me know how y'all week was doing. Mom Terrence, what you say? I remember kangaroo tennis shoes. See, he called them tennis shoes. I call them gym shoes. You call them sneaks. They the same thing. With the zippers on the side. Yeah. You
What
still
about
got, bro, if you still got a pair of them, hold on to clean them up. Hold on to them. They worth money right now.
Yeah.
They worth money right now.
How much they worth?
Like whatever you paid for them in 1997.
So 100, 108 with tax.
Try $47.
Oh, they didn't even make it through the 100. All right, got you.
No, but motherfucker, they like what's fly right now that everybody like wearing? What's some shoes everybody like wearing now?
I don't know. Fucking I don't know, Vans or some shit.
There you go. They was the Vans of that time. Not really, because Vans was a skate shoe, but motherfuckers was on them kangaroos, dude. Motherfuckers was on them kangaroos.
Can you hear me now?
Up.
Can you hear me better now?
You still sound the same, brother.
Oh, okay. Well, life goes on, man.
Well, I mean, you good. I mean, you know, old people gotta hear.
Huh?
What'd you say, boy?
Huh?
Nah, so when you was young, what's the thing? So I was talking to King earlier, and I was like, dude, you ever remember this saying? The kids used to say, hands up to 85. Going to get, you remember that? And then he was like, bro, I swear to God, I was just talking about that. We had not even discussed this. And we literally just brought up the say he's talking to his queen about it. And I was talking to mine about it, like, yo, remember that? And if I couldn't remember the name of it, hands up to 85, and you gotta guess what, like gonna guess the name of TV shows or songs, right?
Yeah, starting with the name of girls. No hesitation, no demonstration.
Keisha, Angela.
Yeah.
I think that's where DMX got that shit from, bro.
Nah, doubt it.
He could have.
Doubt it.
Did you ever hear the Jay-Z song, Girls, 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 with the Michael Jackson version?
Nobody ever heard it.
Yes, they did.
Who? You never heard it.
I guarantee I heard it.
Where'd you hear it at?
They was interviewing
Just Blaze. Yeah, but they never played it. They never played it.
They played it.
They never played it. They didn't play it.
They played.
He don't even have it. He said he was in baseline when he heard it, and
but
he never.
What they played? They overplayed it over his thing.
No. They played,
that wasn't Mike Jack.
They played Girls, Girls, Girls remix, but not the version with Michael Jack. He don't have it.
Can you imagine Michael Jackson was tatted up?
He would look like I'd say
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa, Chris Brown.
Yeah, it's something about people with vitiligo and tattoos that just is. Like,
oh God!
Like, what you trying to hide? Anyways, bro. The reason why I made the topic for today, Child's Play. All right, so I'm gonna get into it for a second. Remember when you was little? I don't know if you ever played That's My Car or whatever.
Oh, for sure, nigga.
You played that shit, right?
Oh yeah. I still play that. I still play that.
Talk to me. Talk to him, King. Talk to him about it.
I still play it. I ain't got the car one yet, so when I see the car one, I'm like, that's my car. That's my car. Oh, that's my car.
That's crazy. So I was talking to Goddess E today. I was talking to E today, bro. And so I was like, you ever notice that when you was a kid, shit was so much simpler? You know, they'd be like, make a wish. And you'd be like, man, I wish I had $1 million. Right? But now, or motherfuckers be like, man, I wish I had a mansion. And you'd be like, I wish I had a mansion, right? But now when you get grown and they say, they ask you the same thing, now you'd be like, I wish I had a house that was paid off and all the taxes was paid off for perpetuity for the rest of my life. And then I had an escrow account that always gave me like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to go deep into the weeds with the motherfucker because you know so much. So you
It's all for me. It would all be about health. I'd be like, man, I just wish I had good health. I could live to 300. You know, shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers be like, I want to live forever. I wish I had Superman powers, but now it's like I wish I had Superman powers, but nobody knew I had those powers, and everybody they knew everybody would have to sign an NDA because they knew that I had the power. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on some crazy shit. Like we have to drill down into our wishes. So, chat, I want y'all to do me a favor. Tell me when y'all was little, what was, and please take your time and type it in. Don't think that this is a rush on it. Tell me what is it when you was a kid you used to wish you had? Because I'm gonna ask King, what did you wish? Like what was not the only wish, but what was like probably the majority of the wishes?
I can only give you the only wish because I wish for this shit every year. I wish for a fucking motorcycle every year. Every. No. I'm talking about younger me.
Okay.
Living in New York. One of my mans, Jeremy Passad. He was the same age as me. We was like 13.
Any relationship to Karina?
I don't know who that is, but we was like 13. Yeah, I don't know who that is. We was like 13, and he ended up getting a dirt bike, and I wanted a dirt bike. I just wanted something, motorcycle, dirt bike, whatever. And I used to wish for that every fucking year. Every Christmas, I run outside like it's just snow. It's just snow. It's just snow.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, that was it. What was your wish?
Okay, I'll tell you my wish. When I was,
you wish you was a little bit taller. You wish you was a baller.
Nah, man. Like I used to wish that I had a house. Like I just wanted a house. You know what I mean? Like that was just my little secret wish. Like, man, I wish we had a house. You know, not the white picket fence shit, but I wanted the house like on Ferris Bueller Day Off. Like I wanted one of them. Upstairs, downstairs, kitchen had a swinging door type shit. You know what I'm talking about? And nah, that shit is whack. But that's what I always wish. And then when I got older, after I had several cribs and I had taxes and I had motherfucking escrows and got to pay insurance that bump up every goddamn year for it. Now I just wish that I had a house that I own the minerals under the ground. I want to own the minerals under that shit in perpetuity from the core of the earth to the sun. I wish
you gotta have the air rights. You gotta have the air rights.
I wanted the air rights. I wanted the ground right, man, because this shit crazy. Now that you're older, now you know what that shit come with. I wish I had grass that stayed green and never had to be cut.
Oh, you can get that. Get some turf.
Nah, bro, because you still gotta make. I wish I had a crib with no maintenance. On some real shit, man, like crazy shit. So I was thinking, this is what I was thinking now. At first, I thought when I was a kid, I just wanted to be rich. But then as you grow older, you understand you got begging ass friends and family. So then I was like, nah, I don't want to be rich. Then I was like, I wish that everybody that I knew, and it only counts for everybody I know, didn't have to pay any taxes ever. Like whatever money they get, they never have to pay taxes on. Then I was like, nah, because then they'll blow their money. Because the more money they get, you know what I'm saying? Then I was like, fuck it. I want to be Superman. But I don't want nobody to know I'm Superman. But everybody signs an NDA. Because then I can rob a bank. I can do all kind of shit. I can do some... I can light my cigars and shit just by looking at it like... You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like... I understand, man. It's just, as a kid, everything was so much simpler because we wasn't distracted by the bullshit that goes on around us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, motherfucker told a joke. If it was funny, they laughed. If it wasn't funny, they'd be like, womp, womp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker be like, womp, womp.
Try again.
You tell a joke, HR might call you in the office. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Mom.
So chat, when y'all was a kid, what did y'all wish for? I'm waiting on the chat to say something. I know my man, my Terrence gonna say something. But when y'all was a kid, what is it that you wish for? Because it's crazy. Because now you do think about this shit. Now you're thinking about more realistic goals and more realistic things.
No, you know what? I think it's not. It's we just experience the world at that point. You know, the more we get to experience the world, the more we get to come into understanding of what is and what ain't and what could be taken away. I equate that to when I was younger. You know, getting a car, I'm speeding everywhere. I'm talking NASCAR speeding.
You're like
with
vroom vroom.
with no care about the other people on the road.
Got you.
You get older, you experience things, you understand, you come into understanding and knowing that, hey, this is dangerous. I'm playing with not only my life but with other people's lives.
Other people's lives.
You know, and you start to slow it down. I don't need to speed no more. I get to where I'm going eventually. Or I should have just left earlier. What did you wish as a child? Aside from the motorcycle, I wish I had a dagger.
A dagger, like a.
Yeah.
Did you want the one with the curl handle, or did you want the katana dagger?
I would say the katana. What it was, you know, I don't know if y'all ever seen it, like in Detroit, like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, the infomercial for the knives, and they'd have the daggers and. Oh wait, I always wish not to be rich, but to have my own money one day. Wait, let me just put it up there so y'all know what I'm. Okay, I always wish not to be rich, but to have my own money one day, so I could do things for my mom if she ever needed me to, and be able to take her out to eat whenever I want, and to be able to do that. So I guess my wish came true. That's what's up.
That's what's up, bro. You had attainable goals, and that's good. And that's good. You know what I mean? Nah, you could take your mom. That was your wish, and it came true. The grounded wishes, for the most part, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. I've done everything I wanted to do in life.
Now my mom pimps an act with minks on the back.
With a mink on the back. You know what I'm saying? But no, I could do. You know, I think if had I been more of a knowledgeable child like my Terrence was when he was a kid, you know, and that goes into that kind of go King. He just hit it on the nose. That kind of goes into gratitude, don't it?
Yeah.
Like if you have gratitude, then you make realistic goals. You make realistic wishes.
Gracious.
I mean, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. You kind of wish, man, I wish I had a crib. You got a crib. We got cribs. We fortunate enough to have cribs. You know what I'm saying? Wish I had a whip. Then you'd be like, I wish me and my lady had a car. We got that, right? You know what I'm saying? Man, and it's those are attainable goals. I'm just saying, like, you know, motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was a kid, you ever hung around your uncles, your older uncles and stuff, and they be drinking beer. Like they drinking beer, and so they drink their beer and be like, ah. And so you start doing what they do. And be like, so when I was a kid, dude, I had Kool-Aid and shit, and I'd be just like them. But they be drinking their beer, and I'd be wondering why they don't drink their beer fast like I be drinking my Kool-Aid. So I would drink like damn, it's almost gone. So you get down to the last bit of whatever you drinking, and you like try to sip it like super slow. I don't know. I was weird like that.
I did some things I ain't gonna talk about.
What'd you do?
So when I used to smoke,
cigarettes?
The brown, you know, the sticky icky. I had a cousin who used to, whenever we would smoke, he would take he would like tap the front of the blunt. So me trying to be like him every time I smoke, I tap the front of the blunt before I light it, just like and then light it. I don't know why I did it, but I always thought that was cool because he did it. He was the older head. He did
Right.
it, so he be sitting there, up front, and light. And then when I asked him about it a couple of years later, he was like, "Yeah, that's because I knew that was the front, and I was just trying to make sure there was enough air in there. So when I lit it, the fire would go in there and burn them." I was like, "Ah."
There was a reason behind it.
Yeah, I thought it was just some cool shit. Like,
I ain't never do no shit like that. No, I lie. I used to. It was always tuck it under because I used to see the old heads when they hit it. They be like, "Nah," you know what I'm saying? And then they be like, and pass it off. I'm like, that shit's so cool. And so I would do that shit. Be like, that shit go up my nose and I'll be sneezing and shit. like I couldn't do it like that. I don't know why they did it. I didn't get a reason behind it. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle Punchy used to blow up weed all the time. My motherfucker used to he'd hit it and he'd blow it out and then pull it all back in.
Oh, the little mushroom cloud.
Gigi said, I wish I was grown as a kid. And now she wish she was a kid. Yo, real talk, ma. Real talk, Gigi. Hey, you ever notice when you was a kid, the 3 things you hated to do is the 3 things now that you're older that you know that it's a must?
Sleep,
vegetables, and motherfucking drink a lot of water. Drink water. I don't know. Like now, motherfucker, you tell me, yo, nowadays, like, hey man, at this time of day we're gonna take a nap. I'm like, oh, for real?
Sure. Yes.
Do that shit right now.
Schedule me for a nap.
Skyler said he wanted to be the next Jim Carrey. Hold on. You the next Jim Carrey.
You Fire Marshal Bill. You Vera DeMilo. You the Mask.
Who is Vera DeMilo? Is that the?
Yeah. I want to pump it.
How the fuck you remember that name, dude? You got me on.
Jim Carrey was that guy. Like
Jim Carrey was the shit. I remember first time you saw Jim Carrey was what?
In Living Color.
Nope. First time I saw him was Once Bitten.
I don't even know what that is. That must have came out in like the 50s.
He was a virgin, and the female vampire had to have virgin blood to keep her youth. And she was trying to get his ass, get the draws. Well, she was trying to get his blood. And everybody found out about it. And the girlfriend was trying to keep him away from her. Man, that's before Living Color. Like fucking years before Living Color even happened.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
My chance said that's facts. When I was a kid, I wish I was grown. Now that I'm grown, I wish I was a kid. Facts.
You know what I miss from my childhood, from being a kid?
Huh?
Summers used to last 3 years.
Summers was the shit, right?
Summers lasted forever. Now it's like the year go by in 2 blinks. Yeah.
What's up?
We are.
What's good?
We are.
That's family right there.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Summers used to go by so fucking fast. Summers was an event, dude. That's why when we at last day of school, we go ham and shit in school.
Oh yeah, because you ain't gonna see whoever it is for 3 years. It's like, all right,
bruh. Motherfuckers come back, they grow like 6 inches. Chicks come back with babies. Crazy shit used to go on when he was in school.
And that was just the first grade for you.
And that was fucking elementary. No. What's good with you? Hey, chat, if y'all haven't done so, go follow that pod. Go follow my man. We Us BU.
Yeah, those are my brothers. Go tap in with them on the YouTube. The YouTube. Let me not say YouTube.
Bro, you can't say that, bro. You trying to get us clip?
I'm tired.
He didn't mean that, people.
If Jay could do it, I could. No, I'm joking. But yeah, go follow them. We Us BU podcast. Pretty good. I like what y'all doing. I really do. It's funny. And
what they doing?
That's just who they are. That's just who they are. They being them. That's what they're doing. They're being them, and I love it.
We being us.
Right. But I love it because I know the conversations. I know the conversation. Right. So yeah.
So I put it off because I didn't bring it up to the front of the show, but I want to take a minute. Today was my cousin Dale's funeral.
That's why I hit you up earlier.
Yeah, I know. and it fucking ate me up not to be able to go and be there and just celebrate his life. But I got a story. Let me tell you about my cousin Dale. So one time I go to Detroit. Yeah. So one time I go to Detroit and we all going to some club. I don't know what it was, but everybody started jumping in cars and shit. So my cousin Dale always had an old school. Like he had an old school, you know what I'm saying? Skylark, fucking Chevelle, whatever. I get in the car with this fool, man. And so I'm wondering why ain't nobody jumping in the car with me. Everybody else they were doing 5 to a seat type shit. I'm like, man, Dale, like, come on, ride with me, cuz. I'm like, bet. So I jump in the car with my cousin. This motherfucker doing 190 miles an hour on the freeway, and he's tailgating every car that comes up on him. Like, even if the car is not in his lane, he'll jump behind the motherfuckers and be like trying to steal air like some NASCAR type shit. I'm like, dude. So I'm seeing how he driving. I go to grab the seatbelt, and he like, nah. We don't ride seatbelts in this motherfucker, cuz. I'm like, no. Bro, I got my knees on the dash. I'm like this on the dash. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, I jumped out the car and tell my cuz, like, yo, man, why didn't you tell me this motherfucker be driving crazy? That's my cousin, though. Because when he wasn't behind the wheel, he was the coolest motherfucker he was older than us. So he was that bridge between the older cousins, and then it was us, and then he was right in that middle spot where he can go with them, but he always fucked with us. You feel me? And so, man, I love him. I miss him straight up, because every time I go to the crib, he'd be sitting off to the side and shit, drinking his liquor or whatever. He always had a Black and Mild. You know what I'm saying? Always kept a Black and Mild. He was on them shits. He was freaking blacks before anybody was talking about freaking Black and Mild. He was doing all that shit. Anyway, that's my man's. But my cousin, I was talking to my cousin Caesar the other day, and I told him that story. He's like, shit, that ain't shit. Every time I go, look, he's like, that ain't shit. Every time I go to, he'll be like, every time I go get a new car, he'll go past Dale crib, be like, give me the keys. And he just dogged the shit out of his car, dude. Like, this motherfucker was like DMX when it came to whips, dude. That was He was like, man, I didn't even know my wheels could spin like that. I'm like, yeah, you fucked around.
I got a brother that won't let me drive any of his cars because he know how I am behind the wheel, or how I used to be. But he still think I'm that way, so it is.
I miss my cousin to death, man. I just wish I was at the crib. I wish I was back in the D, baby. In Detroit.
Man, I'm sorry you didn't make it, bro. Like I swear.
That's why I'm sipping one for him. I'm sipping one up for him today, man.
I really am sorry that you didn't get a chance to make it. That's like I said, that's why I hit you up earlier, man. Yeah. I knew what today was. You know, your cousin sounded like a pretty cool individual. He probably one of the cousins that I would have had, you know, an ill time with or whatever.
We should have went to Detroit when I would remember every year. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna keep it 100. Every year, King be like, bruh, when you gonna take me to Detroit? I'm like, when I get a chance to go, I will go. We'll go to blah, 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 whatever it is. Life be lifing, and we never get a chance to go up there. And then when I do go up there, it'd be for some family shit or something. But I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, we going to Detroit because it ain't even right that you don't get my brother don't get to go see his kinfolk he don't know he got. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a great time. When I tell you motherfuckers in the D, we shine like we didn't just start wearing Cardis. You know what I'm saying? We didn't just start being the fly motherfucker. There's a reason why Biggie said my Detroit players. You know what I'm saying? He knew he got a chance to experience it. And I just want my brother to experience it too, because you're gonna love it. Y'all might be fucking moving up there.
Nah, I can tell you that's what happened. I'm gonna stop you right there. Like, you know, everything else you said was pretty cool, but you lost it. It might be moving.
Nigga, I ain't even moving back to Detroit.
That's what I'm saying. You know, y'all got the miles, the 7 mile, 8 mile, 6 mile. All of those sound depressing as fuck.
Go up to like 20-something mile.
Yeah, all of them sound depressing. You know, so I'm
Gigi used to live on like 18 mile or 22 mile or some shit like that.
See, there's too many of them.
Nah, keeps you don't need a GPS.
Yeah, you do.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah, wasn't it you that just told a story about Was it you or was I watching something else?
What happened?
Say he was going somewhere, and the chick said, take me over here. I don't know what I was watching something. I think I was watching another podcast. And chick was like, take me over here. This was before GPS. And they got the map quested. Or he was like, oh, what side is that? And she was like, east side. And it was a comedian. It was a comedian. And he was like, she told him the address, and he was like, where is that? She was like, the east side. And he said he should have known from then. I don't go. And he ended up taking her home and got him for his car as soon as he dropped off.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
East side of Detroit?
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't. She must have lived on Algonquin or some shit like that. Listen, bro. I lived on Mack and Crane. Say Mack and Bewick. Known to drop a body. I lived on Mack and Crane. I lived on Fisher. I lived on the east side. I lived over on Parker. I lived like, bro, Detroit, on the east side. The thing is, the east side was always considered the slum. Well, it was the slums. And the west side was where everybody had grass, like literally had grass in their yard type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where was you from?
I'm from the east side, baby. 100% 48214. You better recognize.
What I don't understand is why like you said, the east side was the slums, but then we glorify it. Like, yeah, we ain't had no grass. I'm 48214. You better recognize it, baby.
We had grass. It was just there's a lot of vacant lots, a lot of vacants. Okay. No, man, because I love the east side. I love where I'm from. Because I knew how to traverse. And here's the thing: I could traverse through the east, and then I go to the west, and then I could traverse through the west. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. It's a thing. I glorify where I grew up because I didn't grow up. We wasn't stabbing and shooting each other like that. It happened. You just got to be in that lifestyle. But the east side, this nigga, come back, bro.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
I'm just saying. I love my east side.
You went to East Side High? You went to East Side High, didn't you?
No, nigga, I went to Kettering. But Blessing Square, how's it going, James, Andy? Hey, but here's the thing.
Appreciate you,
brother.
No matter
what, East Side had the best jitters. We could jit better than anybody.
Like for me, jitters is like
not jitters, jit. We could jit better than anybody.
Jitters.
We wasn't jitters, nigga.
You just said that. You said we had the best jitters.
Not like that. We jit. We was jit. When I say jitters, not jitters, I mean jit. We used to do the jit.
I was taking jitters one of two ways. It was either some giblets inside of like a tortilla, or the shakes.
So tell me about the Timberlands with the heels off.
You're a hateful motherfucker. It's a hateful. Yeah.
Tell me about the Timbos with the heels out, dog.
No, man. Talk about Conant Gardens that didn't have no grass.
Conant Gardens didn't have no grass.
I know.
I know.
Mack and Crane was known for his prostitution. And there was nothing but men over there.
Huh?
Men buying men. I already know.
No, dude.
Yeah.
That was what's that place? If y'all from Detroit, what's that part? It's a part in Detroit. All the little gay people went over there.
Yeah, they call it Coney Island, and that's why y'all like Coney.
Is you tripping? Is you on high? Is you drugged up?
I'm just messing with you, bro.
Nothing like that. But no, man. Just coming up. Dude, remember when you could ride your bike? I don't know if you from New York, so I'm gonna tell you, I gotta be honest. I'm biased because I always thought New York there was no grass. Everybody like dog shit on the sidewalk. Y'all had trash on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? Like I this is coming up because every time we saw New York, it was always big buildings and no grass. Cops always beating your ass. It was homeless people sitting around and shit. And so when people be like, I grew up, man, we used to ride bikes. I used to be like, damn, for real? Y'all ain't get hit by cars like that? Because I always thought New York, everything in New York was like what's the place? What's the rich place on the island? Manhattan.
Right.
And I thought, I'm being honest, I thought Central Park was the only park y'all had. Like, it was like, everybody got to go to Central Park because that's the only park. I equate that to the media. They never showed. Then I didn't even know about that y'all had yards until I saw De La Soul. That's some real shit, dude.
That's crazy.
No, for real. I didn't know nothing.
No, that's crazy because I understand. Like, I wouldn't know nothing about Detroit. I'm not even trying to be funny. Not trying to compare. I wouldn't have known nothing about Detroit if it wasn't for Slum and MD12. Like, if they didn't come out, I wouldn't have known nothing about Detroit until this Flint water shit happened.
Goddamn, that's a gap.
Well, no, I'm lying because y'all had Motown. So when the Temptations movie came out, then I would have got more.
Thank you, E. He being mad fucking this. Oh,
I'm being honest though. I'm being honest.
Go ahead.
Like the Temptations movie is what helped out with the Motown, the Motor Town. So I get it. But yeah, you being disrespectful because even the projects had grass in New York.
Again, didn't know that because every project I saw on TV was always sitting there's a park bench, there's a fence, there's kids running around.
There's grass right behind that fence.
And they didn't show the grass, my G. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You wasn't looking for it. When they sitting on the bench, you see them sitting on the bench, arm level, you're gonna see the fence, and then there's grass right behind it.
And I used to think y'all had gangs that run around with their face painted with baseball bats, thanks to Warriors.
That's why you frozen.
That shit went over your head, didn't it?
No, you was frozen. I'm happy.
Oh, Warriors. Remember the movie?
I knew what you were talking about, Warriors. I knew.
Can you dig it?
Yeah, I just watched somebody. There's a Big U talk about that's pretty much how LA saw New York as far as gang culture.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying though. Coming up, so when you started talking to me about, I got it. Warriors was dope, but the thing is, the only thing people think about Detroit is Beverly Hills Cop. They think it's cops running around in fucking Ferraris. That shit don't happen. Now we did have the Big Four. That's a whole nother story. But motherfucker, I get it. First time I saw a movie where they was talking about they was in Detroit and these motherfuckers driving cars and it was hills and shit. I'm like, nigga, that ain't Detroit. They in California, maybe. They ain't in Detroit. Ain't no goddamn hill. The only hill we got in Detroit is the potholes. Cause you hit a pothole, nigga, you gone for 3 seconds till you come up out that motherfucker. And that's on the freeway. Look, that's on the freeway. That's the craziest shit. We known for cars, but
maybe go right here. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see. So this is Glenwood Houses. This is the projects. There's a fence and there's grass right there. It's all grass. Yeah, it's grass right there. Right outside the window is grass. Sorry.
My I say tell the truth, DM, because that's what I thought too. See, my Terrence said it, but then he said he saw New York finally. It just, and you know what's crazy? Tell me why all my best friends are from New York.
Oh.
Except for King.
Yeah. I ain't your best friend. I just happen to be from New York, but I ain't your best friend.
You my brother.
I'm your tutor.
You ain't my goddamn tutor. You're my brother. You're my brother, don't you know?
I teach you about this street life, man. I teach you how to stay safe. I teach you how to navigate the street life.
All right, man. Back on to what we talking about.
Damn, man. You couldn't let me have 30 seconds.
All right, go ahead. Do your thing.
I don't want it. Pause.
Hey, man. Real talk. So when you was young, you already said you didn't think your gym shoes, whatever.
Right.
But when you went to bed and your mama told you to say your prayers before you go to bed, hit it.
Amen.
What was the prayer?
Amen.
Nigga didn't. Oh, hold on. Now lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Nah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't know that. We had a little. My cousin, she had a little like a little teddy bear, something that would say that. That's how I know that. I didn't.
You didn't say that?
No.
Man, we used to have to say that shit every night.
It was amen and just jump into bed like.
You didn't say shit. You just was like
it was gibberish, bro. It was a gibberish prayer.
You're going to hell.
You know what I found really funny about that statement? When religious people say it, I'd be like, who are you to tell me that's where I'm going? Do you have the final say? I feel like now you're gonna go because you think you got the final say.
But there is no hell. We live in hell.
We live in it.
I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into that. I'm just saying.
No. I'm just joking. Don't get into that.
No. But nah, man, you ain't say that shit. All right. So come on, man. You gotta give me something when you was a kid. You wasn't born an adult. So there's gotta be something.
As far as what?
You didn't wear new gym shoes thinking you could run fast. You didn't do the prayer. Did you double dutch?
No, I watched it though.
So dudes used to double dutch too?
Not really. Just the 3-point shooters.
It was always the one dude with tight corduroys on going like this.
Yeah, it was like I said, the 3-point shooters would do it.
And why they always used to wear corduroys, dude? That's like, yo, your
mama didn't wear corduroys in my day. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little old. I mean, younger.
I'm saying though, they used to always wear the tightest shit. Like,
maybe the denim was too expensive back then in the 50s and 60s.
Yo, all right. So, as a kid, bruh, it feels like I'm clutching and clawing for this. Tell me about your childhood. Go ahead. Tell me about your childhood.
Well, I remember when I was young, I used to take the school bus, the cheese bus, and I got molested by the it was this paraplegic chick that they used to strap up. You know, the buses, the cheese bus, you could lift the seats for the people in the wheelchair. And I used to get molested by the chick in the wheelchair every time I got on the bus. But yeah, that was my childhood in a nutshell. It was unexplainable things that was happening. Like, how do you get molested by somebody in a wheelchair that really ain't got no control over they arms and hands and shit? That was my childhood. There was a lot of things like that.
Nigga, you are dark. And I'm not talking about your complexion. I'm talking about you as period. What the fuck?
You asked a question about my childhood. I started telling you about my childhood. Now you're telling me I'm dark. I told you I didn't get the motorcycle. I didn't get it. It never came.
But you got one now.
You're asking me about my childhood. Are we talking about childhood or adulthood?
Okay, go ahead. Childhood.
So I got molested by a paraplegic. Also, this is real. So that last one was bullshit, but this is real. Age of 4, I saw somebody get their head blown off. Like no lie, probably like 15 feet away from me. Just watch shotgun to the face. That was that.
Shotgun?
Shotgun to the face, bro.
All right. On the next podcast, we will be delving deep into fucking King Barre's.
Hold on. I'm not finished.
I'm talking about bubble gum in the dish. This nigga talking about 12 gauge to the face.
But this is the shit that makes me
who you are,
who I am. Like, for real. Like, I could have been a killer. I've seen the shit that I've seen. Literally seen somebody get their head blown off with a shotgun. That was the first time I ever seen it and understood what they meant by laying in a pool of blood. I understood that shit at the age of 4. Then the shit left real quick. No,
this shit went so left. Go ahead, brother.
I'm sorry. One of the people, because we lived in the projects, the Spanish family, they had a little domestic. We outside, and I peeped the ambulance pull up, and when they bring the mother out, literally, bro, and on Everything I Love. She's holding her eyeball in her hand, like they're pulling.
Delano,
Yo,
Delano, tell me something about Barry right quick, because this nigga is taking us down. We slow walking to the church lady right now. Go ahead.
Shorty's holding her eyeball in her hand, like they're pulling her out to put her in the ambulance, and her eyeball, the nigga gouged her joint out. He grew up.
That's why you always used to say in front of your raps, "I got my eye on it."
I hate you.
Limit.
And you say I'm dark. You say I'm dark.
I got my eye on it. Yo, he grew up a fucking Spartan for real. Listen, bruh, goddamn, King. I'm sorry, man. You know what? That's repressed childhood type shit. That's some shit. We need to talk about it, man. I'm bald headed. I could be Dr. Phil. Come on, man. Tell me how that shit made you feel, dog. Come on.
Yeah, it was a tragedy. Can you repeat the question? Fool spilled salt all over my sneakers. He spilled more than salt all over my sneakers.
Bruh. So, anyways, god damn. E, when you was a kid, I can't even. How do you transition from that? The bitch had her eyeball in her hand.
I'm trying to think of happy thoughts. Okay. All right. No. All right. Happy thoughts. Funny shit. You know, we used to steal the batteries from the Asian people on the train.
There we go.
The little dollar batteries. King Volcano rapper. He works in Taiwan as a fake Jordan sneaker manufacturer. Wait, what?
Hold on. Gotta say, Deja turned the TV off and ended the women's roundtable she was hosting. Just to hear this shit. Yo,
I'm sorry.
Just to hear you talk about the Puerto Rican chick that lost her eyeball.
Nah, I think they saved it, but it was like literally hanging on, like the vein, cornea, whatever you want to call it. That shit was wild.
I see what you're saying.
But yeah, we used to steal the batteries from little Asian people. Macy's Day Parade. I was right there. Macy's Day Parade. I don't remember what year it was, 94, 95, 96, where the string had broke on was it the Pink Panther? And I don't know if you know these big old floats, not the floats, the little characters. The joint almost came down on everybody. It was a wild situation.
Right. And this is the happy part. Go ahead, right?
Yeah, these are the happy memories. Happy memories. Going to WWF, fuck the WWE shit or whatever it's called now. Going to WWF with my aunt. My aunt taking all of us to go see wrestling or whatever. Roy Rogers, Arthur Treacher's. These is happy thoughts. What?
Why are you skating through it, bro?
I'm trying to think. Roy Rogers, like you remember Roy Rogers? Did y'all have Roy Rogers?
We had Arthur Treacher's.
Okay,
it turned into Seafood Bay eventually, but go ahead.
I'm trying to think, man.
Everybody stole batteries because every radio went off of D's. They need 8 D's.
No, not those batteries. We stole the double A's and triple A's because we had the Discman and the Walkmans that needed them.
Oh,
the Sony Discman, the anti-skip. You know, I'm sorry, you had the boombox back in the day that took like 14. Like,
I ain't had shit.
This size battery.
I don't think you understand my level of poverty when I was a kid. I really don't think you understand it.
I hate you.
You don't understand my level of poverty. Like, bruh, when I tell you we was poor, we were, nigga, sugar water. Sugar water was the law.
With champagne. Sugar water with champagne.
Sugar water was real to us.
We had that
every now and then we get Kool-Aid, and we be geeked the fuck up about Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's crazy. I haven't had sugar water in a good while, but we definitely lived on the sugar.
We dropped down to one person. Thanks to that gory story, Barry.
Hey man, you got me. You got me talking. This is why I don't talk.
Oh, nigga, you talk. You just don't never go this dark. Talking about molestation and fucking heads being blown off. But it's all good. It's all good. This is what I asked for.
I remember when I was a child.
Maybe this was not a fucking good situation. Maybe we should have talked about this topic. Let's talk about something else, man. How about them Jets? How about them Giants?
Roy Rogers was fired. Funny story. There was an Arab worker who asked my pops if he wanted biscuits from Brooklyn when he asked for the chicken family meal. I feel like there's more coming. Pause.
Give me some more, Delano, because I know when the other shoe gonna drop, homie.
And there it is.
I'm waiting on them to say some more shit too, because that's part of it. So y'all had Arabs in New York too?
Yeah. That's the art.
I thought everybody was either Puerto Rican or Chinese in New York that had like
stores and shit.
Yeah, stores and shit.
Yeah, nah, we had the Arabs. Everybody except the black person had a store. And then the one black dude in my hood that had a store, you know, we supported
molested all the little girls.
Nah, we supported it for like 12 days, and then niggas stopped supporting that shit and just kept going to the corner store.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we had all Arabs. We didn't have no Asian stores. Like they didn't want to come fuck with us.
Y'all didn't have like Chinese restaurants?
We had Chinese restaurants, but
you ain't have beauty supply stores?
But all the Chinese restaurants was owned by Arabs.
Oh, Blimpie's. Hell yeah. Blimpie's.
Oh yeah, Blimpie's. Yo, Blimpie's made the best motherfucking turkey sandwich.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, dude. You used to put me on to some shit. I remember Blimpie's. Fucks up with Blimpie's was. Do they still exist?
They closed the one down out here. It was one on Clear Creek. The last one I knew of was on Clear Creek.
Blimpie's was the shit. Like, I'm gonna tell you what I used to get. My mom's had a boyfriend back in the day. I think he put me on to this shit. It was like you ordered a turkey sandwich with cheese, but you have them toasted, but you haven't put the onions on the meat and then the cheese and then toast it so that it'll melt on top of the onions. Bruh, I think I lived off them motherfuckers for like 2 years. Them shit's so good. On some real shit. But nah, man, I guess your childhood was kind of fucked up, my G.
Nah, you know, I had a good childhood.
That's why you wearing that jacket right now.
I had a good childhood. I'm none of, you know, besides that molestation joint, everything else was facts. But like I legit had a good childhood. I just can't remember everything right now. But I don't know why all of the dark shit is surfacing.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't know, but like legit had a good childhood. You know.
Hey man, hit that button next to the on button on your energy level. Hit that shit. See if that changes the channel.
Let's see. Yeah, I remember finding a gun outside of PAL.
When you say PAL, is that PAL?
Yeah, Police Athletic League.
We just call it PAL. I didn't even know what that shit meant for like until I was like 20.
Yeah. Me and my cousin coming out of that shit, and there was a gun sitting right there.
Yo, we used to have the Blue Pigs. That's where these cops that play instruments would come to the school and they'd play music and be like, Delano ain't no, King Barre ain't no rapper. He used to live in Honduras as a textile farmer. He said that yesterday. Damn. What the fuck is textiles? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Like fabrics and shit. Well, no, it wasn't. I think somebody had tossed it because it was like when you come out of PAL, there's a fence there, and that's where they throw the trash at. And I just happened to look, and in between the trash bags, you could see the gun. I was like, "Oh shit, it's a gun!" And I'm gonna go pick it up. And I got a cousin. He's a couple months older than me, but he's light years smarter than me. He was like, "Don't touch it. They get your fingerprints on it." I was like, I don't care. He was like, "Don't touch it. I'm gonna tell your mother." So I didn't touch it.
Did you touch it?
Nah, we knew who the snitch was at that point.
Where did he be coming with this shit? He literally asked for you. He asked for you the other night. Like, where is he at? I'm like, I don't know, man. He ain't no rapper.
You're right. I'm not a rapper, man. I'm not a rapper.
Hey, but look, as a kid, we had this shit. So we had railroad tracks all throughout Detroit, right? My cousin Vic, you know Vic. You remember Vic. Everybody know Vic. If you meet him once, you know him. Anyway, I used to go to his crib and they stayed over a pawn shop. But behind their crib was these railroad tracks and an old railroad hub station. And they used to have pig, what is it called? It was Pig Boy, Rat Boy and Pig Lady. And so we be scared like a motherfucker. Like that's, that was the urban legend in the hood. Is Rat Boy and Pig Lady. We out there trying to find little railroad ties because you can make whistles out of them. If you bend them, you get them and flip them and bend them. Nigga, tell me why we literally saw Pig Lady and Rat Boy in an abandoned building and took off. And to this day, me, Vic, Tone, Ricky, all of us saw the same shit. Like, you know, when you was a kid, you were like, I saw this and nobody else saw the shit. We all saw the same shit. And this is before weed smoking was even in our lexicon. So we wasn't high. And we saw that shit, man. We took up. There was a dude. What's up?
What the fuck is Rat Boy and Pig Lady? Like, how do you know that's what you saw?
Because it was this dude. The story is, it's a chick named Pig Lady that go around and snatch up kids and she feed them to her son, who was the Rat Boy. So it's kind of like a little urban legend thing. We, just like motherfucking Bloody Mary.
Handyman and shit.
Exactly. And so we all on the railroad track. It ain't dark. It's a sunny ass day in the summertime. We out there finding these little ties because you bend them and you can bend them and they turn into whistles. And somebody like, hey, I'm gonna get you. And we looked up and it's an abandoned factory. This bitch with a snout on her fucking, like, she could have been a white lady with a big nose, but the nostrils was pointed up where you saw the two nostrils. I'm like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, on the bottom floor, this skinny ass dude with like fur on his face came running out. He just had a pointy face, looked like a rat. And we all took off running. And we ran for like a mile, dude, like up the railroad tracks and shit, back to Gratiot. And we're like, you saw that, right? And everybody saw the same thing. It was just a weird situation. Now it could have been some homeless motherfuckers and just an obese woman with a bad case of rhinitis. But I don't know. As a kid, that shit was real as fuck. Go ahead. Next question from the audience.
Hi, King Barre. This question's for you, DM. So given the fact that you saw those two creatures, or whatever you want to call them, we all know that mythical creatures do exist. Sasquatch, Bigfoot. You don't think it could have been any one of them?
No,
monster.
This is just some crazy. Because first of all, no white people lived in Detroit in that area. Period. So no gentrification was happening. The fact that this dude's face was fucking pink. Yeah, I saw some fucking mutants. The fact that their face was fucking pink and he looked like a fucking rat. Like his face was long as fuck. And so he was like, he came running out. He could have been just like retarded kids that the parents left him when they moved to the suburbs.
Remedial.
Yeah, whatever. Remedial. But I'm just saying, that shit was weird to me. I remember that shit. Just like when we was coming home one day. By the way, I didn't even know that school buses existed, except for, I thought they all only existed in movies because we never saw school buses. When you go to catch a bus, you catch the regular fucking bus, the city bus to go to school. So we get off the bus and we walking down Verner Street in Detroit, one-way street. And this old fucking wrinkly white lady comes up to us. Well, she's walking our way. And I know everybody else saw it because they walked in the street. It's a sidewalk. They walked in the street to get around this chick. My dumb ass kept walking and she fucking grabbed me and she said some old crazy witch shit like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the fuck? I pushed her off me and I took off running. And then I turned around like, you see that crazy ass lady? And motherfucker was like, I didn't see nothing. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. It was the morning. We walking to school, just got off the bus, and it was like, it was a witch. There's witches. She's a fucking witch, yo. I call her a witch. She could have just been an old chick with senility. Sounds like the victim of toxic waves. This motherfucker don't miss. Did you also? No, I ain't see no goddamn Mutant Turtles, but I did see that fucking Pig Boy and Rat, Pig Lady and Rat Boy. I saw that shit. I can get my cousin on here right now. He'll tell you the same story. That's the crazy thing about it. It was a shared psychosis, but we saw the same fucking thing. But that's how it was in the crib. I done seen dead bodies and all that shit. Yeah, I get that what he talking about, but I'm talking about some shit when you was a kid you couldn't explain to nobody else. Like I just couldn't explain the shit, and it happened. That's a real story, man. Y'all ain't never had no shit like y'all ain't had no urban legends where y'all from. Most of y'all from inner cities, but inner cities had. That's why I love Candyman so much. I love Candyman so much because they took an urban legend and turned it into a movie. Not Jason or Michael Myers. They took some shit that I didn't never heard of Candyman. First of all, it was always Bloody Mary, but they took some shit that was like an urban situation, and then they like, yo, that shit's real. And people like, nah. And then the white lady come in, try to take pictures and shit, and then he seduced the white lady and shit. Come on, be my victim and all that shit. Shit like that is crazy, bro. But in the hood, you don't like if you talk to somebody about me being military, everybody in the country know about certain shit. You know, little certain urban legends, but urban legends, urban. It came from the city, shit like that. So I'm just saying, bro, like that rat boy and pig lady, that shit was real. The witch shit was real. And like what coming up, the newest one that came out was dope. You like it? Are you talking about the newest Candyman? That shit was whack. I thought he was gay. I don't know. Not that him being gay is whack. But I'm just saying he just didn't look right. Nobody like Tony Todd. Nobody like Tony Todd. Is it Tony Todd? That motherfucker. And he just passed away recently. Rest in peace. But he's in the last.
Final Destination.
He's in that shit. You know what I mean? Ain't none of y'all had no urban legends when y'all was a kid? Oh, you refilled? You charged up?
Yeah, this is House Blend, ladies and gentlemen.
Dang!
If this might be why I was talking this dark shit. So this is a mixture of every alcohol that I've had in my house in the past 2-3 years. It's just the corners. Every time we get to the bottom of the bottle, we pour it in this one bottle. So it's tequila, whiskey, cognac. It's everything in there.
They call it a dirty screwdriver.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's dirty screwdrivers where you know how they in a bar when they be pouring drinks, and then it pours into that black runoff. You know the runoff at a bar when they pour
yeah.
You ask for and they'll take that and they pour it into a glass and you drink it.
I wish I would pay for some shit like that.
Usually it's free.
If I ask for it, it better be free. I'm not gonna ask for it, but it better be free because if I pay for some shit like that, I promise. Never mind. Anyway.
Hey, let me throw this out there right quick. Hey, Skylar, Delano, my Terrence, all y'all need to stick around for the after party. When we get done, we're gonna go live. Or I'm gonna go live because I know my man probably want to dip out, but we're gonna have an after party. We've been saying we're gonna have it. The sweetest part about our podcast, we always have after parties. We're not live anymore, but we are all on the same stream, and we get to talk it up, talk about other shit. So anybody that wants to stick around for the after party, please do. I will be on there. You got to say the password. The password is Barry saw a lady with an eyeball in her hand. So
that's a very long password. Anywho, I didn't realize we had about 15 minutes left. So with that being said, I do want to give a shout out to my peoples, the whole 3FX, Floss, Cleo, MGM, Janine, Mo, Cosmo, Skyla, PC. I feel like I'm missing people. Floss. I don't know if I said Floss. DM. Just want to give a shout out to the whole squadron. Shout out to my Brooklyn folks. Shout out to my New York people. Shout out to my Texas peoples. Shout out to everybody. wherever you at. Shout out to the viewers, whoever's here. Just appreciate y'all for fucking with us as much as y'all fucked with us. I think he went to go refill his drink because he trying to catch up. But with that being said, I do want to lighten the mood, if you may. I want to tell a good story from my childhood. So this is the story of when I lost my virginity. I'm bullshitting. I'm bullshitting. It was a good story, but I'm not gonna tell that one. My mama might be watching. I don't really have nothing. I don't have too much. This house blend is warm. It's warm in here. This house blend is making it a little warmer in here. So this is, hold on. Oh, in local news, my sugar has been increasingly low. Like, it's been really good. Low numbers. So health wise, I'm doing okay. He was alluding to various liquors in one cup. Sounds like the drink that Sean Combs made for his did I see any celebs? Yeah, I seen a lot of people. It's crazy. So my father drove buses. So I used to go to work with him, and I seen a bunch of people. He drove in Manhattan. So Keith David was one that really stands out because his voice when he talks, like, that's really his voice. So I wish I could do it, but his voice is wild. Keith David, Jack Black.
You say Jack Black?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I seen a bunch of people. Fredro Starr, if people consider him a celebrity. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people.
You ever seen Prodigy?
I did, actually. I did. I'm gonna tell this story on here. I don't care. I'm gonna tell this story so y'all understand why.
No. We'll share that story next time.
No. It's already been dark. You missed what I said earlier. You went and got to get a refill. I took it somewhere. Yeah, from Onyx. Fredro Starr from Onyx. Yeah. So this Prodigy, I don't know why he always wants to bring up Mobb Deep, Prodigy. Right.
Mobb Deep. Some shit needs to be an inside story so they keep them guessing.
So I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is about Mobb Deep, Prodigy, Mobb Deep. So when I remember when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a part of Mobb Deep.
Oh, really? I didn't know this.
That's a fucking lie. I was trying to. Anywho, for those of you that's coming to the after party, I'll tell y'all. I'll tell y'all in the after party.
Yeah, hey, yo, listen. Y'all want to be a part of the extended play of the Left-Handed Kings podcast to hear this fucking story? Listen.
Actually,
I'm not exaggerating.
No, I'm not telling it. I'm not telling it there. I'm gonna tell it on my Patreon. You got I'm just bullshit. I don't got a Patreon. You gotta pay for this. You gotta pay for it.
Nah, we're gonna tell that story, but I will tell you the story. Did I ever tell you the story about how? No, I ain't gonna tell that story. I can't tell that story.
So tell us why you was going. Like King Barry used to slap box with the R&B artist Maxwell on Putnam Avenue. Listen, let me tell you something. I would not slap box Maxwell.
Maxwell is the king of slap boxing.
I will not slap box Maxwell. That's like playing basketball against Prince.
Because you will lose.
That's just some shit I don't want to do. I just don't want to do it. So, do you watch Kanan Power Book 3? Do you watch that? Okay. All right, Gigi, love you. Thank you.
Oh, Gigi, I love you. Don't go. Okay. I'll see you later, mama.
So
hey, but look, no, I haven't seen it, but I've seen this movie with SZA in it. Have you seen that movie?
Who the fuck is SZA? I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Yeah. I seen it.
Oh, you saw it? What you thought about it? She don't look as good as I thought she did.
Oh, wait, are we talking about her or the movie?
In the movie,
what did I think about the movie? Then you said, when I was about to answer, you was like, she don't look as good as you. So are we? What are we talking about?
Yeah, her.
We talking about just her or the movie?
Her. I thought she played the movie well. She was fucking up every time you get. But I did not know that was the uncle from fucking Snowfall for a minute. King Lolo.
Yeah, Lolo.
I was like, I know this dude. That motherfucker was scandalous in that movie, though. Like that nigga was like, yo, I live for this shit. He shot at him.
He don't discriminate. Bitch. He don't discriminate.
He was like, look, bitch, where my money? Man, that movie was dope to me. It was the female version of Fridays, if y'all don't get it.
And that's why I didn't really care for it.
I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was the best, but it was worth watching. You know, I seen the previews and I'm like, eh. But then I watched it. I was like, yo, this shit is mad funny. And don't nobody fuck with Bernice.
Oh, yeah, Bernice. I was like,
in the movie?
Yeah. I forgot who she was, but I remember now. Didn't she run into the car door?
Yes, and bust the window.
Yeah.
Hey, man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, man. Let me just do this because I don't know if y'all understand this. We've been working this podcast for 10 months now, name changing everything. And I think I appreciate the fact that the 5 to 6 people that popped in tonight have popped in because there's so many different time changes that we had that we didn't keep the consistency of the time. And so the fact that y'all popped up in here tonight, man, I appreciate it big time. I really do. Y'all have no idea. Like, I love my Terrence.
Live for y'all.
I love my Terrence. I love the fact my man Skylar is up in here now. And that's my dude. If y'all ain't never heard Skylar rap, you need to come to one of the ciphers. But Delano coming in, he always hitting Barry up. This motherfucker drags Barry every fucking time we online, and I love it. It's funny because I don't love it because he's dragging it. It's just he's consistent.
That is weird. That's weird. I don't ever say shit about him. Huh? I don't say shit about him. I gotta start. Yeah.
No, he do that because he got love for you.
No. I'm saying we gotta now. Me and Delano gonna have that relationship like Peter and the chicken. So now every time he get on here, it's on site. I'm gonna have some words for him. It's on site. But to piggyback off of what you were saying, we definitely appreciate y'all because we do be switching the times up. One day is Friday, one day is Saturday, one day is 8:30, one day is 9:30, one day is 10:15, and y'all be right here fucking with us. So, excuse me, want to say thank you to that for sure. King, do you or Dean know the name of the movie when the little black boy he's telling women I gave you $20, I'm not leaving.
I watched it. I actually bought that movie for that scene. I gave you $20.
$20. I need my change, homegirl. Yeah.
Listen to me, homeboy. I got you $20. You didn't give me $20. I ain't got no time for that shit. Yeah, I watched it. It's called something.
I forgot the name of the movie.
I actually watched that movie. I actually found that fucking clip. Found the movie. The whole movie is ass. The only best part on there is that part. But then the little boy comes back. A lot of people have never seen that part where he comes back at the end of the movie and goes off again talking to the dudes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that movie's fucking funny. It's crazy you brought that shit up, my Terrence.
I don't remember the name of it. But what I was saying was, like I said, we appreciate y'all for being here throughout the time shifts, time zones, and all of that. It's only gonna get a little more bumpier with the next upcoming weeks. We trying to figure some shit out schedule wise. I guess I'll say it now because I wasn't saying it, but my work has got me all over the place. My schedule at work has got me all over the place. So coming up here soon, I'll be out of the state for a couple of weeks, almost about a month. I'll have to travel, and I don't know what my schedule gonna look like. So we're just trying to do the best we can with the time that we have. Again, we want to keep it live for y'all because it's more interactive that way, as opposed to giving y'all did you just do coke?
Yeah.
Okay. As opposed to giving y'all a pre-recorded episode, and we're not here to answer y'all questions in real time. So, let's just rock out with us, Paul. Just vibe with us and enjoy the ride.
I'm gonna keep it 100. King Barre is going on location. He is a fucking sound grip for a major motion picture that's coming out in a year, and he'll be on location. I think he's going to Australia, and then he got to go to California, and then I think he's gonna go to New York and come back to Texas unless they have to do reshoots. King Barre doing his thing. So there you go. Oh, by the way, the Thai festival is tomorrow, King.
Yeah, I won't be able to make it.
You got to work tomorrow?
No, I got to pack up and shit.
You leave when? Monday?
Tomorrow.
Oh, you leave tomorrow?
Yeah.
So you couldn't have came here to see your boy Press Flesh, give a hug and a pound?
Yeah, I could have. What
kind of shit is that?
What you mean?
What kind of shit is that? I'm your dude, man. You supposed to come over this our last time for about a month. You about to go down there and see the kangaroos and the dingoes and shit. You gotta go to Cali. Come on, man. You traveling, man. You doing your thing. King Barre about to make see how it is. This how it starts, people. Nigga make millions of dollars and then they forget. They be like, yeah, I think I know that guy. Like, you don't know DM? Y'all did a whole podcast for it? Yeah. That's back in my younger days.
Who?
Exactly.
I don't even know nobody with initials.
That's what I'm talking about. This nigga done changed his name to Tata Delicious.
No, they call
Tata
me
Delicious.
They call me by my government name now.
You changed your name to Albert.
There you go. Albert Watkins. It's my government name. So,
but no. Anyway, we got any music? We got 3 minutes. I want to play a song.
Play a song.
Y'all want to hear a song? Probably the last time the podcast is going to be on.
Nah. We're going to be on next Friday at 8:30. I guarantee it. 8:30. Shoots don't go past 8 o'clock. I'll have all my stuff with me. So
I got a song I want to play that we ain't played in a minute.
Ooh.
When I wake up, running through my veins.
Is it low?
Be the place where I learn my slang, and you know the saying. Never ran, never will, till them peas got some niggas that kill. But still, sunshine coming through like blinds, ring snooze. Locals got nothing to lose, but still got something to prove. Every day is a struggle, like my nigga from the Big Bed-Stuy. East side, we ride, not from this side. Then boy, don't come outside. I swear I can't deny this feeling fine to me. The thoughts, the weaves, the cops, the thieves, the trees, the niggas on the corner selling water to their daughter while they baby mama's hollering, nigga, give me a couple dollars. Yo, pool's open, we still smoking. Red lights, but we still loking. Keep the drama going, but the hope is how my niggas dressed down, but Brooklyn still fly. Ain't no lies told as I expose all the you know the YPs with the Yorkies that's on the York steez. I tell them suck these for real. No boat, no skis. I know I got these dreams for real. Spend a little bit of time out in Texas, so you know I keeps it true. For real, for real. You know it. I had a grind and I barely did show it, but now nigga I'm there and expose it. Go it. Good job, bro.
That song fire as fuck, King.
Thank you, man. And that wasn't even the official version.
I know. That's just you just spitting.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Hands up to 85. Gonna guess. Name of TV shows. No explanation. No dedication. So here we go. Starting with King and with DM. So let's go.
Oh,
Anyway.
MASH.
Oh, you want to play it? Mork and Mindy.
Oh, Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh. Moonlighting.
Martin.
Okay, you won. We gotta say in the M's, right? We can say anything, right?
You can say anything. I just
Left Handed Kings podcast. Boom.
Raps.
Yo, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, stick around. Let me know right now if y'all want to be a part of the after hours. Say yes. All you gotta do is say yes. Hit yes on your chat. Chat yes right now if y'all want to be a part of the after party. I'm waiting.
Dum, 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 dum.
Hey King, can you do me a favor? Send a link to Sky.
Time on my hands.
Send a link to Sky.
I ain't got no plan. No.
We got 4 people on here, but I can't tell who is on here. Montana says fire is already. Si, senor.
Órale, Hans.
Orderly. Oh. Hey, man. Real talk, man. It's been a pleasure. Again.
Hey, Scott, shoot me a text message real quick. Because I'm on my laptop, so I don't have this shit on here.
We're going to do this shit. No, man. So, I ain't got it mixed down, but, bruh, I got a couple of tracks.
I don't believe it.
I got a couple of tracks.
Like, you got tracks, like, for you or for rapping?
It could be for you. It could be for anybody. I just got a couple of tracks. I didn't mix them. I'm on my laptop, so I can't pull them up. Let me see.
Is that what your uncles used to do?
Huh? Yeah, my uncles didn't used to do that shit. They'd be like, I'd be like, ooh. And I'd be drinking my Kool-Aid slow as fuck. It'd be warm as shit when I get done. I never understood beer. You got to drink that shit cold.
What's the shit we used to drink?
Wild Irish Rose.
Nah, Modelo.
Yeah, dog 2020.
Like I said, Modelo tastes like milk. Who used to say?
And that shit did. A cold Modelo tastes like fucking milk. The Modelo Darks, the Negros. If you had them bitches ice cold, I feel for you if you're an alcoholic. Because you're going to drink that shit. You're going to pour that shit in your Cheerios, homie. My Terrence need it too. Can you send it to my Terrence?
I don't have his his number or whatever.
Oh, here we go. Can we do it like this? Hold on, let me see. Let me see if we can do it like this.
I just want to put it in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, just put it in there. There you go.
No, we were both doing it. So on that note, thank you guys for coming in. Rest in peace to my cousin Dale. Rest in peace to my friend. Well, shouts out and prayers go out to my man Floss and his family. Shouts out and prayers go out to you, King, and your family. Shouts out and prayers go out to my Terrence's family. Shouts and prayers go out to everybody that bothered to come in and talk to us today here on the Left Handed Podcast, Left Handed Kings podcast. And we about to be out. Join us next week. And next week, we're going to be talking about King Barre's childhood traumas, because this nigga went deep. This shit
it's something to unpack.
Stephen King.
It is something to unpack. We could do that for sure. Like,
I see you, Sky. Look, that motherfucker popped in right now. Like, hey.
Oh, man. But yeah, So with that, we appreciate y'all. We out of here. Love y'all. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Yeah. King Barre. Fuck it, we gonna get straight into it. Yo. I lost track of time on my bomb, so I don't know when I blow. Like years ahead of my peers, my buzz been here before. I'm trying to restore the feeling. It's like New York's been soft ever since niggas came through and crushed the building. But I got it, call me the prophet, the new Muhammad.